Yo, what time is it? It's dragon time. I am Casey Zaugg, your iFit trainer. Today we are in hustling and bustling Da Nang, Vietnam for our VO2 workout. So let's get spinning. As we start heading over Khao Rong, or the Dragon Bridge, in beautiful Vietnam. Xin chào. I want you to have a cadence of about 50 to 60 right now. Nothing too strenuous as we get the blood flowing, legs pumping, get accustomed to all of the sights and sounds we'll be experiencing today during our VO2 intervals to improve that VO2 max level. This is our second set of those intervals that we've done in this series. Today, we will do 4 sets of 1 minute and then 4 sets of 90 seconds. So it's gonna hurt a little bit more than it did during our first one. You can see just how beautiful it is coming over the Khao Rong. We are in the heart of Da Nang City, right here in central Vietnam. Keep spinning lightly. Cadence of 60. Beep, beep. Xin chào. Hello. We are here during the Lunar New Year, so that's probably adding to a little bit of the influx of people milling about. Xin chào. It's a beautiful day here to get out and do some VO2 intervals. What's so impressive about that bridge is every weekend at the mouth of the Dragon, they actually have spurts of flame come out, as well as water spray at night. So it becomes a bit of a light and water show for anyone wishing to come and see a real dragon in action. Keep that cadence around 60. Watch for the traffic. We're gonna zip it here. It's not Vietnam if you don't have people beeping at you while you're trying to cross traffic. Great work saving that. Let's up our cadence here to about 70. Get your RPE ratcheted to a 4. We want to make sure we are ready for our first VO2 interval. Remember, we'll be going at an RPE or rated perceived exertion of 8 to 9. So we don't want you to push it to anaerobic levels, but this is gonna hurt. These efforts definitely are short spurts of intense energy output, and therefore we need to give it all we've got up until we wrap up each of the 8 VO2 intervals we're doing today. 30 seconds to go. I want you to increase your RPE to a 5 here. Let's get spinning rapidly. I want us to be primed. Get that pump primed and ready. We're ready to kick it off on the first interval. You feeling good? You feeling ready? Oh man, getting over that Dragon Bridge, navigating those motorbikes was crazy. Now it's time to get just as crazy. We've got only about 15 seconds till we need to kick off this first VO2 interval. You feeling good? You feeling ready? I know I am. Let's hit it in 3, 2, 1, go! RPE of 8, trending 9. Every once in a while, we'll see people coming against traffic against us. We're just pushing it, laying down the power, rolling through Da Nang, Vietnam. I feel like we've got the power of the dragon in our legs today with how fast we're able to send our bikes forward on this VO2 interval. This is awesome. You're doing great. Keep it up. 15 seconds to go. Don't go easy. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dial it back. Woo! 1 down. 7 to go. Today's work to rest ratio is 1 to 1. So we pretty much get a minute or so of the interval and then a minute of rest. So we're ratcheting up throughout this series the effort that you put in. The views here are spectacular. We've got 10 more seconds to spin light. We've been holding it at an RPE of about 3, cadence of 60. Now it's time to ramp it back up to 80, RPE of 9. Push it. Go, 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 go. You got it. Open causeway next to the river. We've got me coffee right here. Feel like we got a little caffeine buzz with how strong we're pushing this. Oh wow, sun is coming out to say hello. Lead me out here for the next 30 seconds. Come on, solid RPE of 9. You got it. Nice, keep going. You are doing amazing. These VO2 intervals are not easy. Your legs and lungs should be burning. 10 seconds to go. Don't let up. 3, 2, 1. Dial it back. Slow it down. Ho ho! Look at that, bones. Boom! Fantastic work. Drop your cadence now. About 60. Put your RPE at about 3. It's important for us to give ourselves a break in between these. Since we're pretty much giving it all we've got during each of the intervals. This work will increase the level at which we can assimilate and utilize oxygen during our extended or even short spurt efforts. Speaking of efforts, let's hit our next one in 3, 2, 1, go. RPE of 8 to 9. You're gonna be feeling this. Woo! With everything we have going on here in Da Nang, Vietnam, it'll help us pass the time during these intervals. Halfway through, keep going. Da Nang has a population of about 2 million, so it's not a huge city, but it's what I'd say is an up-and-comer. It's not as densely populated as Ho Chi Minh or Hanoi, but it's become a go-to place for a lot of folks. And seeing as we're just about to pass a bunch of water buffalo crossing the street, I'd say that gives it a little bit of a rural feel. Okay, dial it back. Nice work. Drop your cadence to about 60 here. Effort of 3. Wow! Those VO2 intervals never seem to get easier. But hopefully, being immersed in Vietnamese culture during these rides helps ease some of that pain. We will get, throughout this series, opportunities to view amazing vistas, mountain passes deep within old UNESCO World Heritage Site cities. And on that topic of UNESCO goodness, let's go set our own heritage record and push our next interval. Now go! RP of 8 to 9. Let's see if we can set ourselves apart and get some UNESCO designation on this, the last minute interval, because then we've got to kick it up to 90 seconds. And that extra 50% is gonna hurt. Woo! You feeling it? You holding it strong though? I hope so. Over halfway through it. Keep going. Cadence of 80. Hold that RPE, 8 to 9. That guy knows what he's doing, running. Xin Chao! Running along the river. Great views. 3, 2, 1. Dial it back. Woo! Fantastic work. Amazing effort. Pretty much halfway there in terms of intervals. 4 90-second VO2 intervals to go. Our destination today is the Marble Mountain. We can now see it off in the distance. These are limestone and marble karsts that would rise normally from the ocean or bay. Over time, the erosion and change of environment over millions of years resulted in them being land-based karsts. And we're gonna get to go see them. But in order to do that, we've got to knock out some more intervals. So let's kick off the next one. 90 seconds now. Let's go. Push it, push it. RPE of 8 to 9. Cadence between 80 and 90. Turning up here, go. Keep it strong, keep it strong. Woo! You're doing awesome. These will all be seated today. Left hand turn here, let's go. We don't have any elevation to deal with. We do have some rides in this series that you'll join me with some vert, and those will be fun and maybe a little painful in the process. But today we're at sea level and we are just cranking out the power. "20 seconds to go. Keep it up. We're not done yet. Right hand turn here. Navigate through the water and the potholes. Woo! Dodging it okay. 3, 2, 1. Dial it back. Keep spinning hard. Minute and a half of rest here. Whew. I think we can especially use this break given some of those gnarly turns we were dealing with. Quick little punchy up to get down this narrow corridor. As we wend our way to Marble Mountain. How are you feeling so far? We're over halfway done. Our workload has increased with these 90-second intervals now instead of a minute. How do you feel after that one? If you weren't able to hold it the full 90 seconds, dial it back just a bit for our next one. Perfect timing. Oh, keep spinning, keep spinning, keep spinning. Xin chào. Navigate some techie little corridors during our rest. We're gonna punch our next interval starting here in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. Punch it, punch it, punch it, punch it, punch it. We don't make any of this easy here in Vietnam. This is a performance series. Whether we're out on the flats or navigating some crazy hairpin turns like we're riding in a criterium, we just keep going, much the way the ebb and the flow of those motorbikes come and go. We've got a little bit of a straightaway here. Lead me out for 30 seconds. You got it. RPE of 8, trending to 9, cadence of 80 to 90. Very good. Fantastic work. Okay, let's watch through this intersection. Proceed with caution. And we're blazing straight through. Watch, watch, watch. I think we're good. Let's go. 10 seconds to go here. Let's finish strong. Woo! Keep that cadence high. 3, 2, 1. Dial it back. Whew. What I said, we earned that last rest. We definitely earned this one as well. I'm a little jealous of all the folks that are hanging out for the Lunar New Year, coming home to rest. Well, we are pushing these intervals, but hey, we're out here enjoying it. We do get some rest breaks in the midst of the suffering. Watch for motorbikes. Okay, let's go. 20 seconds remaining on this rest. Keep your cadence at around 50 to 60. RPE of 2 to 3 during each of these rests. We're gonna peg it here. RPE of 9 straight out the gate. 3, 2, 1, push it. Ah, lay down a little bit of that wattage. Xin chào. Xin chào. Okay, navigate this big puddle. Don't wanna get too much of a rooster tail. Woo! In one of our other segments, we'll be riding over and through a flooded bridge, or maybe it's more appropriate to say an ineffective dip that may function as a bridge during no water periods. But this is the rainy season, and therefore we got a little aquatic action going. And here we are, opening up to Marble Mountain. Keep spinning highly right now, 90 to 100. 30 seconds to go. Boy, you can see some of the industry that's built up around these craftsman working the marble. Lots of it, tailings hanging out right here. 5 seconds to go, then we wind it down. 3, 2, 1, go. Soft. Felt awesome to finish that one up. Woo! Fantastic work. That was awesome. Look at that. Rising just right up above in front of us. Drop your cadence to about 60 right here. RP of 2 to 3. We've got one more interval as we near our final approach of the Marble Mountain. And boy, I've got to say, being able to go from the Dragon Bridge or Kaurong through the town and finishing here where we're totally out of the city now. Rice paddies to our right, mountainous limestone karst towering above us. Vietnam is amazing. Every aspect of this country is just mind-blowingly good. 15 seconds of rest, and then we got our last interval. Keep your legs strong for this one. Let's use all of our remaining effort to finish strong. We're down to the last few seconds of this rest, and then we've got our next and final interval. Let's go. Peg it. We've got 90 seconds of intense suffering to finish off this stage. Woo! We've got marble mountains in the background, pagodas dotting the landscape, looping around here. Watch it, keep that spinning. 80 to 90, RP of solid 9. Woo! Got this final approach before we cool down. Keep spinning it here. Less than a minute to go. You are doing awesome. Don't go soft on me now. Come on. Little bit of an incline here. Keep that cadence high. Turned up the resistance just a bit. Make sure we're able to lay down all that power leading up to the end. Less than 30 seconds. Come on. Keep going. Woo! Oh, this is so beautiful. So scenic, so epic, so VO2 max crushingly good. Let's wind this down in 10 seconds. Hold strong to the end. 3, 2, 1. Oh, slow it down. Woo! Xin chào. Oh man, that was a phenomenal effort. Major props. Let's cool down here. Roll in lightly. Woo! I want you to spin lightly when we wrap up here on the bike. Give yourself a couple minutes. Then stretch, get some water. And some calories. Whew. This is so beautiful here. Fantastic work knocking out those VO2 intervals with me here in Da Nang. It was crazy and we put in tons of effort, but you did an amazing job. Join me next time when we go to see some scenic overlooks in the mountains at the Coude River. I'm Casey Zaugg, your iFit trainer. Keep spinning. Peace.